Awesome. So whether you're watching us live or you're watching the replay of this is the coaching call for all our members who have invested in the program. And I hope this can help you to really move forward and focus on setting goals. Because today we talk about setting goals and how to do that. But I wanted to say this. In my experience of doing online business, I have come to realize that there is no instant success. And there has never been. Now, when I was growing up with my show, she used to plant a lot of maize and beans and potatoes and all kind of plants. She had a big farm. Now, even if there were very hard situations, I have never seen her plant seeds and tomorrow we harvested. If she planted the seeds, we could not harvest them the following week. There was a waiting period. There was a process to go through. And maybe you are there and you're like, oh, you know what, Sam, I joined and I haven't seen my first sale. I have not recovered my investment and this and this and this. Tell you what, once you plant the seeds, you give them some time. And that time you give it, the seeds are growing. Same case to you guys. Let us accept to go through the process. If you guys have farms and you plant anything, you don't go to check what is under the soil because 2 weeks later they have not germinated. You go to dig out the soil and see whether the seeds are actually growing. No, we don't do that. We have faith in the process and we know that eventually they are going to germinate. That's a mindset shift. That's the kind of mindset I want you guys to adapt. I want you guys to embrace that I have started the journey. And then there are a few things I am supposed to do here. There are a few things that you need to put in place. And then once you do those actions, you can expect the seeds, they will germinate. And they will germinate when they are young. They will not produce fruits when they are young. Remember, you're building this business for the long term, not for instant gains, not for instant money. This is for the long term. You see, it is true. I made my first sale after 2 days. But it doesn't mean everybody is going to make their first sale after 2 days. Everyone's sales time is different. There are people who have made their first sale even after 2 months, even after 6 weeks, even after, it doesn't matter how long it takes, because all seeds, they take different time to germinate. You see, when I was doing this business, I was in affiliate marketing, I was in doing all this. And I've tried the online businesses. Others have failed terribly. There are skills I learned. I learned to be patient with yourself, not with the business. Business works, and it works for everyone. It doesn't choose. It's not like it's going to fail you because you are you. This digital marketing business works for everyone. But everyone who puts in the action. I go back to the example of the seed. For everyone who puts in the seed under the soil and you take care of the seed will eventually germinate. Does it matter which farm that you have planted the seed? You see that mindset? Doesn't matter which farm you have planted the seed. The point is, the seed will germinate anyway. As long as it has been planted in good condition, that's it. Doesn't decide it will grow on this person's farm, and on this person's farm, it is not going to grow. It grows on any farm. It grows on any farm. So that's the same case. That's the same case with this online business. You can start your own digital marketing business, and it is going to work for you if you put in the action. When I realized that, I knew I have been handed the keys to success on my hands. And therefore, I can start any business. I be patient. I put in the work because there is the work part. When you join, everybody is excited. Everybody is excited. But then from there, you put in the work. If you fail to put in the work, then you can tell that, all right, it's not too much hard work, but it is new. The reason why we feel it is hard is because it is new, not because it is actually hard. Staying broke is hard. Getting rich is hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard, guys. Hi, Nancy. Good evening. So as I was thinking through this and you are talking with Lucy, I was like, what can I help you guys to really get yourself on foot? Because this is a work in progress. I call it work in progress. So it's working progress. And I thought maybe we can start off this October month with setting goals. And I want to encourage you and tell you this, like the month of October, November, December, those are the months where so many people are actually, we call it the Q4. It's the month where there is a lot of money flowing and there is a lot of spending and there is all those good things. And if you guys are selling these programs, if you have got a product that you are selling, this is a time for you to make sales. Not 1, 2, or 3, but a lot of them. And I can tell you, it is the month for us to set goals. And then those goals are going to become income in one way or another. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that by December you'll have made X amount of sales. But at least there is good signs. There is the favor of the economy is on the side of spending. And therefore you want people to find the product, to see the solution you're providing, then they can spend on your programs. Then they can learn from you. Not really you, but actually from Michelle, but through you. So you keep 100% profit. Either way, people are buying these programs. Can I prove to you? I don't know when you joined, but I want to show you this. If you come to this area, this is the community. Check when you joined. I don't know when you joined, but I am sure this was not the number. All right. Right now we are talking about 41.3 thousand. But I joined, they were not even 30,000. And I'm talking 3 months ago. So 10,000 people from all over the world have discovered this program and they have purchased from person A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whoever, including some of us who are in this call who have already made sales. 10,000 people. What does that mean? People are already buying. So it's not like there is no, when I used to convince myself like people are broke right now, they are not buying. They are buying, they just not buy from you. So how will you make yourself to be able to be discoverable? How are you going to make yourself to be seen? By setting goals. So guys, let me ask you a question. Do you guys have goals? You start goals from the month, then you can minimize them to weekly goals, then daily goals. Have you set goals? If you haven't started, the month is not too late. It's only 2 days old. Go ahead and put it on paper. Be committed. Put your goals on paper and be like, you know what? I, Sam, would like to do A, B, C, D. Just few that you will do. Then once you do it and you put in all your effort, they become fruitful. So you set down your goals. They should be clear. Of course, we know how we are supposed to set clear goals. They should be achievable. Don't say, I want to become $1 million. I want to make $1 million by December. Clearly, that may not be possible within that time frame. I'm not saying 100% impossible. Maybe all customers may just come to your website from everywhere in the world and you make $1 million. Set clear goals. Do you have goals? Yes or no? Go to the comments. Let's be honest with each other. Let's go to the comments and tell me, guys, do you have goals already? Do you have goals? Yes or no? Have you set goals for your business? Okay, not for your personal life or anything else, but for your business. Do you have goals already? Let's go to the comments. Let me see. Just be honest and say, have not yet set for this month. Have not yet set. Tell me yes or no in the comments down below here. Ali says yes. Winnie, yes. If you haven't said, just say no, I haven't. Halima has goals. Caro, not really. All right. Imani, no. I love it. Like, just be honest. I have not set for this month. Have you set goals for October? That's what I'm asking. All right. Do you have them already with you? They're either in your diary, they're in your book. Do you have them? The rest of the members, is it a yes or a no? I'm waiting for you in the comments. Is it a yes or a no? Set clear goals when the month is starting so that you can have a direction for that month. So yes, you have started your business. What's your goal? You know, I usually love when Coach Lucy is talking about it and she asks you, why did you start? Why did you start in the first place, my friend? So why did you start this business? Why did you and purchase a $900 program? Why are you here on this training? Why? You know, I was talking with Halima, my friend, a few minutes ago, and I was telling her, it's called a vision board. This is what I want. For me, I'm really, I can't wait. Like the day I'm going to be celebrating, I have quit my teaching job. I have put down the tools. You know, I'm going to be so much proud of myself. Where I get to be my own boss. Where I get to work at the comfort of my home. Where I get to take my kids to school and I pick them from school. I don't find them home. They find me home. Where I get to go to places I've always admired to go. This is what I'm saying. It's like, those are the big time goals. I can't do that in a month. No. And those of us who are on jobs, challenge yourself to run this business while you're on your job. Do it for the first 3 to 6 months. Set up a foundation, a strong foundation, then kick it off from there, then decide from there. But set goals. That's my point, setting goals. So I came up with just a simple criteria. It's like, there's only one thing you can do when you're setting your goals. The goals you set should be income generating goals. The goals you set should be set generating you income. The goal should be directed towards generating you income. That is the big goal. It's like income generating goals. For example, if you are here in the digital marketing, the goal you create is creating 3 contents a day. Because if I don't create 3 contents a day, this one is what you convince yourself. If I don't create 3 contents a day, a potential customer will not discover me and I will not make a sale. And I may continue being a high school teacher for the next 10, 20 years. Now, when you mention that part, I just start creating that content. Okay, because there is a pain point. So my pain point is, I don't want to be a teacher for the next 20 years. I don't know what your pain point is. By the way, guys, what is one thing that hurts you the most? I know you have got many pain points, but I want to jump again to the comments because I said this is an interaction session. This is not a teacher, student, no. I want us to interact. I want us to be interactive, but I want to ask you, what is your main pain point? What is one thing that hurts you when you imagine that digital marketing won't work? I want to see a pain points. Let me come to the comments here. What is your pain point? For me, I don't want to be working as a high school teacher for the next, even for the next 5 years, 10 years. I don't want. Number 2, I hate being in debt. Number 3, I hate being broke and saying no to the things that my family or myself want. I tell myself no because I have not budgeted. Carol tells me being broke. What is your pain point? Let me see in the comments. What is your pain point? What is that one that hurts you the most, that you can feel the pain about? It's like it hurts you. This one thing hurts me. Maybe you are approaching retirement. It hurts you that you may not retire. You may have to keep working. Even if your time to retire has come, you may have to keep working. What is one thing that hurts you? Let us just be honest with each other in the comments, guys. And if you want to say it, just unmute and say it. Let us interact. What is one thing? Because when we get this kind of messages clear in our head, then moving forward becomes easier. It is good we fix we are fixing the mindset, yeah? So what is it? What is it, guys? Yeah. EK hates being broke. It's very depressing. It is actually very depressing. Good. What's that one thing that makes you feel bad? I want to tell you a true story. When I was growing up, I saw the house that my shosho was staying in. Yeah. And I didn't like that house. It was tiny, it's bad. It had water was coming in, it had cold. Like I didn't like that lifestyle. But guess what? I wasn't in a position to do something. So it used to hurt me, but I didn't know what to do. So guess what I did? I was working hard in school so that one day, many years to come, I would build for her a house. So even all my hard work was all about one day I could build my shosho a house. Right? Even I got into teaching, I got a job. Still, it was not possible from a salary. So the pain was still there. You know, it was inside, but it was still there. You know what I'm saying? So what is for you? What is it? What is it? More deductions on your account than additions. It feels bad. Bills are more than income. There is one entrance. There are multiple exits. Feels bad. It hurts, by the way. All right? What is it for you? Caro is poverty. Me, I hate poverty. I cannot lie to you. I hate poverty. At all. I don't like poverty at all. Yeah? Thank you, guys. That is awesome. Despite to be always there for my kids, the corporate world doesn't allow me. I fear I might fail my kids in the name of working. Oh my goodness. I love it. That is so open. Working 15 hours a day. Borrowing. Guys, do you know how disappointing it is even to get the courage to borrow? Leave alone the borrowing itself. Getting the courage to borrow is hard. And having zero money in your account. You're like, how? So if you are struck by an emergency, you know, that is what I think about. If you are struck by an emergency, and most families are one emergency, most working class families, they are one emergency away from financial crisis. When you realize that just one emergency, and you know emergency is not planned for, it just comes. All right? Stella is very honest. You work. At the end of the month, you have got nothing. Guys, let us talk because these are things we are going through. At the end of the month, you look at, you earned. For example, people have earned from their salaries, but many people are now broke. Not because they are bad people, but because the exits of money are more than the entrance. So you are always broke. Always broke. And guys, just having to enjoy fine things in life. Doesn't it feel bad when you cannot have a... Who hates soft life? Who? Who doesn't like a soft life? Come on. Who doesn't want to take their family for Christmas in Dubai? Raise up your hand if you don't want that. That's what I want. I want to be able to take my family for vacations. I want to be able to take care of my family. I want to be able to... Those things that you want to do, they are possible because other human beings are doing it. The question is this: what is the difference between you and them? Let me tell you something, guys. I saw somebody, all right? I saw somebody, an old grandpa, 80 years old, being awarded for making $1 million online, 80 years old. My head was almost breaking up. I'm 27. The guy is 81. He has made $1 million in that year. And I was like, what? He did it. He has got challenges and struggles. But he has got more money coming in than the man that is going outside. Okay? So, I challenged myself and I asked myself if they can do it. So why not me? I want you guys to write that down. All right. If they did it, so why not me? I want to show you something here that I like going. When you go to a community that Michelle has created for us, this is awesome, by the way. And I come and I click on wins. All right. Higher. I look at people who are making crazy amounts of money. I just scroll. So $2,700 in 50 days. That's awesome. She's a hairdresser. I launched my business on August 19 and I made 2,700. As a hairdresser, I don't get paid leave or maternity. Anytime I take off goes unpaid. It happens for people who have businesses. If you close your business for 1 day, do you get paid? No, you don't. Look at that. Another 600 in while at my dry cleaning business. Then my question is this. These people are making 600, 2,700 in 48 hours. I ask myself, what do they have I don't have? Then I get to action. I stop encouraging those failure mindset that, oh, they are special, oh, they are what? They are nothing. They invested in the program, they believed in themselves, and they're succeeding. And I did. I want to challenge you because you can do it. You can be able to do it. So set clear goals. All right. Don't just pray. Even the Bible itself discourages people who pray and they don't do the work. All right, doesn't add up. You cannot just pray for things without putting in the work. Doesn't add up. It is faith without action is dead. That one simple sentence should be the success guideline for you. That faith without action is dead. So I'm hoping for a good lifestyle. I'm hoping to have more money in my bank account. Keep hoping. It won't happen. But let me tell you guys, when you put in the action, then you pray about it. I pray for my business, guys. But I cannot just pray and go back to sleep. I pray and then I grab my phone and I create some content. I pray about it, then I go back and I watch Michelle's training. She has got more training than I can even finish. You see, inside this community of Michelle, all right? If you click here, you'll see she has got a lot of training. I just want to watch one training every single day. That's my goal. It's like every single day I have to watch a training. Whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 3 minutes, whether it's 50 minutes, I just have to watch something. I have to invest in my mindset. I have to put something in. Guys, we say garbage in, garbage out. So I don't want to put garbage in. I want to put good information. Can I tell you what garbage is? Unnecessary scrolling on TikTok. That is really not helpful for you. Don't avoid scrolling unnecessarily on TikTok. Instead, learn something helpful per day, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then meditate about it, think about it. Keep your mind busy because your mind is the engine of your success. Guys, I post and I don't even check the next call. I don't scroll. Because garbage in, most of social media things, guys, are not helpful. Let's be honest with each other. Very little that you can benefit from. Most of them are they're just garbage. Oh, politics. Oh, this. Oh, that. Why don't I just come here and just do social media training? There's a full free training on social media. Why don't I just come and learn here? Why don't I come here and plug in on mindset? Why don't I come here and do 6 figures in 6 months? How did they make 6 figures in 6? Guys, you realize that 6 figures is $100,000. And I can just come in, plug into this training, and just change my life with it. Instead of scrolling on TikTok and Facebook endlessly, why don't I just plug in here? I spend my 10, 15 minutes properly. That would change the rest of my 15 years. You see what I'm saying? That is a goal that you set. So number one, you create this is an example of some goals. I want you guys to go and think, what things can you do that are achievable, that will not affect your family lifestyle, your personal lifestyle, but is making you better every single day. All right? Maybe it is write an email every day. Be consistent and follow through your goals. You can even go ahead and develop something like a setting goal template. So you can have like my goals in October, my goals in December, my goals in 2024. And then you put them, this is what I want to do. And this, then they are short, simple, and doable. Something that does not require heaven to open up for it to happen. All right. So you break it up because, guys, if you don't have, what do I say? What do I say? There's a saying I usually say, and I tell this to my students in school. If you aim at nothing, you hit nothing. So when you start this month and you have aimed at nothing, guess what? You will get nothing. All right. So open your books at the beginning of the week on Monday. Close them on Sunday. Then look at what have I achieved? What have I done? Then improve. The next week is going to be better. You do that 4 weeks. The end of the month, you are way much better. Your life has transformed. But I hope you see what I am saying, right? So I want to jump back to the call now and be able to have a conversation, guys. I want to open this platform for you guys. You can go ahead, go set the goals. At least that is go set some goals. Put them on paper. Be serious about this business. Be committed about this business. All right. You didn't just join for the sake of joining. You had some goals. So be serious about it. Put it down on paper. All right. Then put in the action. Do the work. So now open the platform for Q&A. Any question, any comment? Anybody who is struggling with website, struggling with content creation, wondering what to do, what next? And then I have got one announcement that I'm going to make, and then you are going to bring this to a landing. So question and answer. And in our business, we have got Coach Lucy. I want to open this platform for her. So welcome, Coach Lucy. And then we are going to have a Q&A. So you guys can actually come up here. You turn on your camera, ask the question. You get a real live answer. This is the interesting part, is that you get your coach answering you right now. So you don't have to go to the DM. Sometimes I see the DMs way much later because I told you I have got a job, family, this business. So you may send me a DM. It may take longer than to reply. But when you come with the question here, it can help you to move forward. So Coach Lucy, are you with us?
Yes, Sam, but I've just sat down.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
listening to you as you are. I told you you were on the way, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I'm in my church uniform. I'm just from church and in traffic. Okay, hi guys. Well, it's good to hear Sam talking about the goals and our big why. I always tell you, if our why is big enough, we cannot afford to give up in this business. Again, I look at it like when I started digital marketing, I remember it was after COVID hit and our tourism business went down. And again, I was doing network marketing. I used to go to Naivasha, Namanga, wherever, Roytok, I mean, name it. And I was doing very well on the supplements. But now COVID hit, and the first issue was Namanga, you can't go. Naivasha, everyone was like, don't go to such and such places, you will be infected. So what next? It was staying at home most of the time. And I remember telling myself, I think this world will talk to me. I had never been idle in my life ever since I was young. Therefore, being in the house, of course, you have a house manager, your children are there. There wasn't much to do. You talk until you have nothing to say. So I remember I used to take those long walks, and I told God I needed something to do. So when this came along, when I found Coach Betty, Coach Irene, and Eric Kehoro talking about you can encash from your online presence, I knew that was the thing, because they were saying you can do this at home. You can do it at the comfort of your home. So I started searching for knowledge. They did not really give me the answers I was looking for, because I remember I engaged Eric Kizan, who had talked about affiliate marketing. He told me, go to Digital 24, you'll get the trainings there. I registered then in 2020, but I never got to know anything. We were searching, and that's how I met Sam. I met others who are also in this platform. And we decided it was so hard, it was so expensive. We were paying $97 per month, in addition to like Aweber we were paying and many, many other things. And after 11 months, I realized this was not working for me. Okay, I had made sales, by the way, but you see, someone pays for 2 months, So the subscriptions no longer comes. So, I mean, I decided that was not for me. So I abandoned it. And that's why we started. I found Sam doing 72-hour challenge. I bought from him. And we started and we were selling, but there were other handicaps. And that's why we are telling you, don't look at it, you've not made a sale. Don't look at it, when am I making my first sale? Look at your reason. Why did I join this business? And if you look at that and you see other people making it, you'll crave for that, what they are doing and you're not doing. And you start asking questions, you start engaging us, you start engaging even the other people in the Kenyan community or even in the international community. Because I believe if you really want to succeed, you're going to make it. First of all, trust yourself, have the positive mindset, be consistent, be coachable, go through the training. Yeah, I loved what Sam said. I don't go, even if I'm how busy, I don't go without going through a training, even if it's 3 minutes, even if it's that Michelle's video. Sometimes I put on my iPod and I listen to Michelle on the daily video she gives, so that at least you keep motivated. We are told always, if you don't, I mean, I don't know how this saying goes. If you don't relate with the people who are doing what you're doing, then you will lose hope. Okay, I don't know how the wording goes, but there's a saying. So please, these are the people you have joined. These are the people in the local community, in this group, the one between me and Sam, is the Kenyan community, there's also the international community. Again, you will still have your own people. The people who buy from you, they'll be under you. You'll have to have a group for them so that you can mentor them, you can coach them. So please, I'm begging you, please go through your materials. Go through the training. We are not only telling you to go through the training, we are telling you, ask questions. Be consistent. Repeat those trainings. Even if, like, I don't know how many times I've done the mindset training. I've done it several times. And I still have to go through because every other day I'm running a thing or two. I want to be positive. You know, there are those days you feel raw, you do not feel like you want even to create that content. Go to the Creator Insights and see what those successful digital marketers are doing, what they are posting. Within no time, you'll get the materials to do. You can even model one of their videos. You can model what they are doing even on Facebook. Look for people who are doing what you're doing. And the algorithms will give you only that and nothing else. I'll give you an example. The other day, I was Tulishinda hospital, my son was not feeling well. So I started watching gospel music. Do you know, after that, I'm getting so much. It's not wrong to watch gospel music, but unfortunately, I watched it in my main account. So you see now, they are throwing to me all that. I have 3 accounts, so the other things I watch in the other channels, yeah? But now this time I watched in my main account. So that is what they keep giving me. They are giving me digital marketing, and then in between, I get that song, I get that Nini preacher, you know. So whatever you're watching is what you're given. It's what TikTok will be confused, or any other platform will be confused where to post your materials if you are watching other things other than the digital marketing and the people who are dealing with making money online. I hope that is clear. Again, one thing is, we were taught from the program we were doing, AMAP. The lady who taught TikTok, she said, when you post, we should post, be consistent, try and post, look at even your analytics, your videos, check when people are watching more and who are watching. So she was talking about how I think she used to post at 12 and about, was it 7 in the evening? And that's when she used to get most views, because that's when people knew she was going to post. the kind of customers she needed were watching her then. So let's be able, and that's why, okay, I'm not consistent on when I go live. It's not always the 1 and the 8. Sometimes I go at 2 or 3, but if you can be able to make it that particular time, people will watch you, you'll have more followers, you'll have more sales. Because people watch you for long. Like even right now, I'm getting people telling me I'm your follower for such and such a time. This is the time I'm interested. So they'll watch you for a long time, but they know you normally give these materials, you give them this kind of information, that's what they require, and they'll buy from you. Remember, again, we always say it's a game of numbers. So the more you post, the more your content will be thrown to the people who need it, and the more likely that you're going to get your sales. Yeah, it's unlike what Michelle says, out of every 20 people you have, you get a sale. If between me and Sam, we were getting a sale after every 20 followers or 20 reads, we would have made a lot of sales, but that's not always the case. It depends. Maybe in the first world that can happen, but where we are, you might find you might need 100 people, you make one sale. So if you don't have the 100 reads, you don't have the 1,000 reads, so you cannot say you've not made the 10 sales or the whatever sales. So it's a game of numbers, guys. Let me tell you that. Like in my main account, I have 55,000 followers over, but have I made that kind of money, those kind of sales? No. But remember, it's a game of numbers. Whoever you are communicating to, you will be able to convince them, you will gain experience, and you'll be able to you'll be able to sell eventually. And when the sales start coming, they come every other day. I'm sure those people who've been in the wall for some time, someone like, she's called who? Mudoka, she's called who? The first name, it's disappearing, she's a lawyer. She made her first sale after I don't know how many weeks. And immediately after, I think she's made 3 other sales after that. And it's within, I think, the last week or 2 weeks. Yeah. So, when they start coming, they'll come in because you will have gained experience of how to get these sales. So don't be discouraged if you haven't made a sale. But as Sam said, let us have our goals. Know that the 3rd quarter, where we've just started October through to December, people are in a mood of spending. Therefore, you can make sales. Let your content be good enough. Michelle teaches us to create content that convert. Please go through the trainings once again. I am also doing that. I'm challenging you and I'm challenging myself because we have to make sales. If others are making the sales, why not us? It's a monkey see, monkey do business. So let's do the business. And even if it's in the Kenyan community, if you see people are making sales, you have their numbers there. Just side chat them and ask them what they're doing. Let them tell you, because you can watch their content, but they can tell you a secret or two. I'm sure we are friends, so we can be able to assist one another in this. Thank you. Maybe we can open the wall for Q&A. Anybody who has a question or wants to comment? Again, I want to ask in this wall, there are those trainings you're doing and we record and we send them to you. Like last week's training, we went through System.io, but even for the people we set up for, they still made mistakes and changed things. And we had to repeat the setup again. So have you gone through the trainings we give you? Because like the ones, even the videos Sam said sometime, if you go through, you're able to understand. Like, for example, like the free ads, Sam did it and okay, we lost the first recording. the recording, so he repeated it. And those ads are doing well. If you guys can go to those trainings, you go through and you implement, I don't see why we shouldn't get those reads and we won't get those forwards and sales. Please go through the recording if you don't come for the physical, for the online class, the live class. Are there any questions? And more so the new people, the people who have joined recently, we would want to hear from you. How are you doing your work? Because number one, okay, I think that most people we've talked to, me and Sam, we've told you, please go through the training you bought. Let's say you bought the passive daily pay blueprint, open that and that only and concentrate on that training. Because if you keep going to Launchpad, you go back to Blueprint, even Michelle herself, she says, whatever you've bought, please go through that training because it has all what is in the other programs. Like when you buy Legacy Builder, I can see some people here are on Legacy Builder. Don't open the other programs because Legacy Builder has more than the others. So if you decide you go to Launchpad, then you jump to passive daily pay blueprint, you are going to miss out. Because like the Legacy Builder, immediately I think after the first, what to expect and all that, there are those programs there. There are those lessons like the Zoom replays and all that. It's quite different from the Launchpad per se, the Launchpad itself. So the Legacy Builder, you have more. When you go to the Digital Mastery, of course, it's not the same as the Blueprint. So don't start and say, I will deal with Launchpad in the Launchpad program. That is only for you as a bonus to sell to the people who will buy the Launchpad or the other programs. I hope that's clear because I realized if you do that, you're going to miss out. There are so many things inside there that are different in the higher programs. And that's why we need to upgrade because you lose a lot if you just remain in the Launchpad or passive daily blueprint or even Digital Mastery. We need to upgrade so that you get everything and you're able to market and even have those calls with Michelle because she has calls, she has Zooms every week with the team. So any questions? Yes, Winnie.
You hear me, Lucy?
Yes. Yeah, now I can hear you. Before I had not heard you.
What do you mean when you say it's a game of number?
What I mean by a game of numbers, you need to have followers. You need to have people watching your content. Let me give you an example. Like you can have a video and then there's a comment there. Someone asked you, how do you do it? You might ignore that comment. You just answer to that person. But if you answer that comment with a video, someone else who had not seen even the original video will watch the second one and they'll get interested. You get what I mean is the more videos, the more content you put out there, the more people you'll get, and the more, as Michelle says, she says she was selling initially after every 20 leads, she was getting one sale. You get?
Sure. Yes.
So you see, and that's what I said in my case or in Sam's case, I don't think that one is working for us because I started my TikTok when I started doing digital marketing, and I have 55,000 followers. I don't have 55,000 sales. Neither do I have 55,000, 55, no, not 1,000. Is it 5,000, 10% of it even, yeah? So, I
Yes.
mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a game of numbers. The more people you get, the more comments you get and you respond to them. The more people who come to your WhatsApp and you respond to them, you make more. You convince people more by that. Okay, we don't really convince, but you see, I get to know you better. I get to like you, and I trust you so that I buy from you. You get. I was
Yes.
reading something from Alex Omon's. Is it from who? Is it true? He was saying he realized the people who commented in his videos initially, and he talked to them immediately, he made sales. So again, following up with their reads is very, very key, because the sooner you talk to, let me tell you, like if someone tells you, I want to buy today, we need, and you don't respond to that email or that WhatsApp, after tomorrow, they tell you they spent the money or they thought about it and they want to hold. You get what I mean? So that's why they say success loves speed. So the earlier you follow up, you give content to the people, you respond to your to the, when we are in the platforms, like even TikTok, we have code reads. They are not even lukewarm. By the time they comment, they've already started liking you in a way. You get? By
Yeah,
the
sure.
time you come to your WhatsApp or your email or click that link and provide the email address, they've already trusted you to some extent. You see? So
Yes.
if you don't respond to them, they'll not be interested anymore.
Sure.
You get? So the
Yeah.
more you follow up, the more you post, the more we get content. The more we get content out there and the more we get reads and sales.
Sure.
And what I mean by game of numbers. The more reads you get, the more sales you get.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Lucy.
You're welcome. Any other question? Nixon, yeah, talking. Any other question or any question, comments, even outside what we have? Okay, Nixon, it's all right. Guys, you're quiet. I think there are some people who are new, who told me they were new last week. Hi, okay. Okay, yeah, Carol, okay, noted. There's some people who had said they joined last week. That was, I think, Rachel, or she has left. Okay. Sam, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Lucy. That was so good. So guys, go do the work. Put in the action. I like the way you put it. Game of numbers. It is actually like that. Doesn't mean you need to have more numbers. When I say game of numbers, it doesn't mean the one who has more numbers. Really, no. Because when we say that, then it will mean the one with more followers will make more money. No, it's not like that. By the way, forget about followers. They don't really count here. It's about numbers in terms of what you are doing. Numbers in terms of the actions you are doing. All right? So numbers, that is where they apply. All right? The numbers that you get of people who are joining your email list, the number of inquiries you are getting really equals to the number of dollars that are coming to your account. Very simple. I've got one huge announcement I want to make to everybody, guys. So tomorrow, 3rd October, we are going to be having a challenge. All right? And the purpose of this challenge is we want to be able to help and teach and train on how to do digital marketing during the 3 days. It's a 3-day challenge that kicks off tomorrow at 8 p.m. And guess what, guys? We are inviting even your own interested people. They can join the challenge. And guess what? When they decide to purchase the program, you keep the money. 100% still is yours. So I want you guys to go out there, invite those interested people in your email list, tell them about this challenge. They can join. They learn with us for 3 days. We are going to be having assignments and guidance, and we are going to be having the training step by step. All right. And you can come, you yourself, you can attend, and you can also bring 10 to 20 people to the class. All right. It's going to be for 3 days, starting on 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's going to be on Zoom. And we have got a private WhatsApp group. If you're watching us live, it's there on my profile. You can join that WhatsApp group. Updates and recordings and follow is going to be happening. The craziest thing is that it's free of charge. And you can attend the live class from anywhere in the world at the comfort of your home. And there's going to be a recording. Every day, there is going to be a simple assignment that people will do. So we'll start with a class, and then there's going to be an assignment, just like we are doing a high-level, high-quality mentorship. All right, so go out there. If you have got people who are interested, they want to learn, they just want to know what it is all about. This is going to be beginner level guidance and step-by-step information. Invite them to join. All right, so what you do is that you have got a team of people. What we shall do is that we are going to be sending the link to our mentorship group, so you can share that link and people can join. During the trainings, everybody who is ready, and there's going to be opportunity for people to learn and even upgrade, they will come back to you and they can actually go ahead and purchase from you. So I wanted to make that announcement. If you are completely new, this is your first time watching us maybe from live and you want to join, go ahead and register on the link on my profile. You find the link to my private WhatsApp group. Go ahead and invest there. It's free of charge. Put in your time and effort. It's going to be 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes long every single day, starting 3rd of October. Go out there, spread the message, create content about it, invite your people, go to the WhatsApp groups, invite people, let them join. Let us train them for you. We have done trainings for what? I mean, I don't know, 500 times. We have got the experience with Coach Lucy to train and really help people. We have helped over 3,000 people start their own online businesses. You are also going to make it. So I wanted to make that announcement. Invite your people to come. They learn through us, but they pay you when they invest in the program. When they want to take a program with the training, they actually come back to you, and because they have already understood. Isn't that a good partnership? Do you think, guys, it is awesome? Put yes in the comments if that is good. Like, you can just invite your friends and people who are interested and they want to learn it, and you can bring them to our class. They actually understand the simplest level possible, but they come back to you. Put a yes if that is awesome. I think it is awesome, by the way. If somebody can train my people for me and then they will join through me, that is awesome. All right. So go and bring them. Go and bring them, and that is good. That is good. Yeah. So I wanted to make that starting tomorrow for the next 3 days until Saturday. We may have a webinar on Sunday. So it's going to be a busy 4 days from now. A webinar on Sunday to close the challenge. But let me tell you, it's going to be so good that you don't want to miss, even yourself. You are even invited as part of our students and our customers. We are invited. Our purpose is to support our students, our customers, your new business owners, to help you make your first sale. But then you put in the work and watch. Also keep on learning. That was it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you stepping by. If you have got any question, let's make our group interactive. Guys, Rosemary, umenyamaza sana. Okay, Alice, you have been so quiet. Let us interact. Let us know where you are challenging, and let us work together. We have walked this path. We have walked the path of struggling to make that first sale. We have already gone through that path. So we know how it feels to struggle to make a first sale. We know it. We know how it feels to wake up discouraged. We know how it feels to go watch your content and find a negative comment. We have gone through those challenges already. So you're not the first one. We have gone through that. And we can give you a tip, 1 or 2, to help you kick forward. If you are thinking about upgrading, guys, kindly do that. Upgrading is more important. I have told you this. If you are holding on and saying, I will upgrade when I make my first sale, that is why you are not making the first sale. Upgrading is very key to your success. I'm telling you, upgrading is very key because there is more information and more guidance as you have more programs. So if you are thinking about it, do not hesitate. Go ahead and do it. Coach Lucy, there's something you are putting across.
Yeah, I also wanted to tell the members, sometimes we know as as beginners, you have challenges in crossing a sale. If you realize someone is really interested and you feel like you're not able to cross that sale, you can refer those people to us. We'll just cross the sale for you. Of course, you'll keep the money. It's not our sale. So in case you have a person, mmeongea, and then you feel like you need us to come and talk to the person, we can even do a Zoom or even a WhatsApp call for 3 people. And we talk to the person, they ask us questions and we answer them. Yeah. We've done that for some of our members. So in case you feel you are stuck in that area, you can always let us know. You can either call Sam or me. We'll assist you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Have a good night. I think that's it,
Good
right?
night. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.